not a vampire, not an alien. I'm not the fucking mummy, I'm a goblin.
Greetings and welcome, ladies and goblins. Welcome to my Goblin Nation, to my review, Justice League, The Flash Paradox, the animated version. There is no real one unless you're seeing this in years from now. And I'm like, hey, welcome future. Hello, welcome to the future. Oh, wow, the future looks so less dark than it is today. Anyway, talking about dark, well, we don't know first. First there is the rogues. That's the first thing we jump into. The rogues! He needs to stop the rogues! All the rogues are gonna die! The rogues are all kind of thing doing this game. But this is apparently too much on dark scream that I feel like, what? Why? I mean, I know the Flash Museum has not much to it, but you know, the rogues come in and Captain Cold is very genius, but somehow not apparently enough to make this plan. So everybody's questioning him. I was like, why are you here? Why are you? This seems like, and then the Reverse Flash comes on that they call Professor Zoom here. Also, something that I noticed is that the Flash doesn't have electric thing going on in this. He has like in the CW, he has always lightning. Lightning is his main thing that always comes the first moment he kind of go. Here, not really. He does have it if he goes fast enough or starts lightning appearing kind of thing. He has to go real fast, like very fast. And the CW, they don't. Like, just do the lightning and kind of thing. I think it's like cheaper if you don't. I'm just saying you could have to do that like a little bit more, having more an effect. I like the lightning. I really like riding the lightning. I really like that about the Flash. But I feel like if you don't have the money for always doing those kind of things, you could spend the money somewhere else if that's a problem. I'm just saying, you know. Anyway, so they stop the real. Then the Reverse Flash shows up. That we don't call the Reverse, more Professor Zoom, but Professor Zoom is actually another character, but well, actually it's Zoom, and Professor Zoom is it's very confusing! That's like the era where everything was confusing. Now we're used to calling the Reverse Flash, and Zoom is a whole other, is as Wally West, Reverse Flash kind of character. Anyway, so they try to stop this kind of thing. The Reverse Flash make them bomb, and bomb gonna go BOOM! Now the League of the Justice League has to kind of stop. So they take every rogue to their own kind of thing. That rogue goes with those Justice League members. That rogue goes kind of thing. The Reverse Flash is the only one that stays with you know. With Barry Allen, but he has his own kind of thing, like kind of thing doing the bomb on him. It's like, I don't care if I die. I don't really care if I die. The kind of thing. If I die, so be it. I think it's a sacrifice, something willing to, mostly because the Reverse Flash has a thing about coming always back for some reason. Even if you kill him, doesn't matter. It's in the past. He is in the future. He just runs away from the Reaper. He doesn't care. He has his own Speed Force going on. He doesn't care. Well, in this movie, he doesn't have his own Speed Force. He shares the Speed Force with the Flash, you know. And to make a story short, shorter, kind of thing. They all stop the bombs. They kind of thing. Reverse Flash used his thoughts like, you cannot do this. And Barry's like, oh yes I can. And you can do more, you just need to use your imagination. Use your imagination. And you can stop anything. I was like, that should be good advice, because in the comics, oh fuck, I just remembered. I have still 2 comics that I finished reading them, but I never did an upload on it, and I don't really like the Flash. I should do a review on those. I should actually first read them again, because it's been months since I read it. Anyway, so the river kind of thing. Reverse Flash gets stopped, he gets contained. Well, then Barry feels like, I kind of did something wrong, you know. Apparently he got under my skin. We don't know how yet, or I missed it. Maybe it's like 5 seconds I missed. Somehow, some way. I don't know, I was looking at the phone, maybe I was at those seconds. Anyway! Something changed. He wakes up in this doom apocalyptic world where Batman is Thomas Wayne. You know, Thomas Wayne, you know, is the father of Batman. Instead of Bruce surviving, he's the one to die. His mother goes insane. His father becomes the new Batman. That's what I'm scaring! Sure, and Cyborg is the right hand of the president. The president of the United States. He is the right hand of that. He's also a little bit bigger than he used to. I mean, he has the whole government behind him. Even though the government doesn't tell him everything. Because it's the government! Government is always assholes somewhere down the line. Even when they're good, they're assholes. They have always those agenda that they cannot go. That's classified. It's like, why? Why not share everything with the world, or at least with your nation? Why? I'm just saying. Anyway, so the Green Lantern is actually nowhere to be found. He has a ship. He has this kind of ship that kind of gets destroyed very easy. But there is the mostly is on, and I feel like we don't focus that much on the Flash when the Justice League. Sure, we get the CW Flash kind of going on, but besides that, now that I'm watching Superman again, the original Superman, I feel like I just start to notice how less Flash there is. There is this Flash is still certainly not the most popular kind of thing, and you know the Snyder kind of thing that they're going on, that they try to do, gonna take a while, and even now longer. There is so much of the Flash kind of scenario going on. The time we're gonna see the second Godspeed variation kind of thing is gonna be a while, like a long time. Even in the CW, we don't get that much Flash kind of thing. Sure, we get Zoom, we get kind of thing. We have the Reverse Flash going on. All those things are going on, you know. Cool, awesome, kind of thing. But there's like here and there some a little bit. I hope they do Godspeed justice, because Godspeed has been doing not good. But they have brought him back for the season, but we don't know what that mystery is for the Godspeed. So we're a little bit like confused right now. And I love to have this really brings me back, because speedsters are one of my favorite superpowered kind of vigilance. There are some amazing powers. I mean, you don't want to be Superman's power. Do you want but the Flash speed power, like being even faster than that? Sure, he cannot go fly through time, but the different the opposite way to reverse it, like for some point, reverse the whole planet to accept the bomb, the rockets. That's not going to be reversed. He cannot do that, you know. That doesn't make any sense. So here the kind of thing. This is from 2013, 2000. Let me see. 2013, yeah. 2013! So this movie's been out for a while, but not so while as the Superman movie went. Anyway, so there are some kind of thing, the Mascara and the Watcher kind of thing, Aquaman, war! And this big war has, Europa kind of got destroyed. I am dead in this war universe. I'm most likely that even whole Europa, London, British, all those kind of things are destroyed. I'm too! I kind of killed. I'm a man, and apparently the Mascara doesn't like men, you know? They kind of killed us either way. You know, even if you back, you kind of think, unless I'm metal resistant, but I doubt that. I doubt that I make it that far. I wish I do. Maybe I could be a Captain Cold kind of thing. Also, Captain Cold is a good guy here, but we don't spend that much time with that. Because the Flash kind of thing, the Flash find out Batman, he is saying, I'm the speed kind of thing, and in this universe, I kind of have this kind of power. I got the power of speed, I have the power, and speed is the key, speed is the key. So we need to reverse this kind of power. Batman is like, oh, you're a little bit insane, like really a lot insane, but I'm gonna help you because you're saying, if this is true, if this is even true, my son is in this other universe, my son is alive in this universe. I want that universe, even though I'm dead, but I want that universe rather than this. So I give you a crazy idea that didn't succeed the first time. Another idea, so let's try it again. And the second time it works, he becomes Pete, almost killing Batman. It's like, holy shit, why do I have pins? Like the sharp things as my chains for them. This is really bad for now. I'm gonna die. Oh, and then it's like. And the Flash shakes like, I'm fast! Like, oh yeah, you're fast. Then they have to kind of think, they kind of use cyborgs, like, we're gonna need this Superman. And we don't know if Superman survived, but we kind of have this, like, maybe there is a moment that Superman survives. Well, they're gonna go save Superman, and Superman is a very tiny, like, little thing. He doesn't look as strong, and he cannot even speak English very well. It sounds a little bit like Bizarre, only kind of thing. I mean, there's not much friends to it, but now they escape him. And Cyborg is like, there are friends kind of thing. This is like, Batman is like, no, there ain't friends here. Everybody's bad. There is no good humanity, and this whole world is doomed. I tell you, no! It's like a darker version of darker versions. Very depressing kind of Batman, like. The most depressing Batman you ever see, because he doesn't like he still fights crime, but he kills crime more. Like it. He's Punisher, but a little bit more sadder. He has a little more depression. But Punisher, he just kills and feels the need to protect the world from those criminals. That's a kind of thing. While this Batman is like, life is a bitch. We're gonna all die. And while we're dying, I'm gonna make sure the criminals die first. Just saying! Well, of course, this version has a war, like a big giant war going on. And the Punisher version doesn't. It has some wars and it has some stuff going on. But in general, it's a peaceful world. In general, I mean, there are some darker aspects of the world that we even don't see right now. Certainly not now, because, you know, with fires, everybody's talking about the fires, not talking about the things you don't see. Like abusive relations, abusive things that are happening in a household. You don't see those. Sure, they're still mentioned, like kind of thing, but you cannot really see it because everybody needs to stick aside. So nobody's gonna blink an eye that much because they're inside. They cannot go outside. Very dark, very kind of thing. How is your life? Anyway, so they try to save the kind of thing. They try to kind of save Superman. Superman helps him it, but his eyes start glowing because he's been in captivity for so long. His eyes cannot handle it, and he's like, close your eyes. He tries to close, then it goes everywhere. Everybody's dead. He's like, oh, what did I do? And he just goes away. It's like, okay, that plan didn't succeed. Well, eventually Cyborg is like, okay, we need to stop both sides, and both sides are going now in Europa. They're gonna collide and destroy each other, or else with it. But either way, we have to stop them as a third party, the destroy kind of thing. And they go. Batman didn't want to go first, you know. Thomas Batman is like, no. But he finds out the reverse Flash is there. And the only way how he can go through speed is if he doesn't need to share the Speed Force anymore. So that's also the reason in the comics why the reverse Flash is like the fastest man. Because he has his own Speed Force. He has his own kind of thing going on. He has his own thing that will help him. So they go to Europa, kind of trying to save the world, kind of thing. Trying to kill some people, kill this. The Aquaman first thing. There's Captain Marvel, or called what was his name again? Kazam. Well, not really here, but either way, he's kind of like a combination of 5 people in one body. It's like Kazam! And much stronger. Goes toe to toe with Wonder Woman. Eventually, he is like, say the name, and Kazam! Bam! They're apart. Kills Billy. He's dead. Aquaman was a little bit of fighting Wonder Woman till Superman came back, lasers his arm. It's like, shut the fuck! And then almost gets killed, finished by Wonder Woman. At this point, the Flash found Barry. The reverse Flash find Barry, and they fight a little bit. Like Speed's like, you have done this. He's like, what? No, I didn't do this. I would love to have done this, but I didn't do this. You did this when you had your when you saved your mother. It's like, what? No, this cannot be. I'm a master in a kind of thing. In making sure the timeline doesn't screw up. I mean, I love it. This is paradise for me, you know. You're suffering, you know. This is awesome. I love you. I love it so much that you suffer. This is really good. But you know, you have done this. I have nothing to do with it. They're like this game. If you go through the sound barrier, you make a sonic boom. If you go through the time, you make a time bomb. And the time bomb rippled from there to there. It changes. Superman by the government. Bruce Wayne dies instead of his parents. The Green Lantern never had a ring. You know, those things happened and make this war happen. This whole thing is all because of you. And you don't have all the Speed Force, so you're never gonna change it. And you're never gonna change this anymore. And I'm gonna be so happy about this, even though we're all gonna die right now. It's like this nuclear bomb because Aquaman didn't want to give up. Like, no, everybody's gonna die. It's like, really? Everybody? You're just gonna blow everybody up. That's a coward way to give up. Anyway, it's like everybody starts dying. Every explosion makes the whole kind of thing. And eventually, Batman, Thomas Wayne is like, sorry, pal! It's not gonna go through. Shoots him right in his head. Reverse Flash dies by a kind of thing. He's like, oh shit! He is dead. Has a whole kind of thing. And now we see it's like, you have to run. You have to run. Here is some paper that I want you to give to my son. And now run, Barry, run! I mean, he doesn't say that, but he does. He goes running. It's like first, like, ow, 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 ow. Okay. Alright, I'm going 3 speed up, and boom, right into it. Wakes up, kind of thing, and everything is back to normal. Everything is, and then it's like the newspaper, or kind of Armageddon. Of budget! Like, anything? Oh, well, that's overkilling. But either way, he kind of thinks he sees Iris West, and now he finally gets what his mother told him so while ago, and everything is how it should be. And that's the ending of this movie. Did I like that? I liked it. I give it an 8 out of 10. I'm happy. We got something focused on the Flash, kind of thing. It's really cool. I love stories that goes with the Flash. That's also why I liked Red Dead. Red Dead is like this cool, awesome medieval style speedster. What if Batman was kind of the answer to what if Batman was a speedster, and you know, went extreme, because it's like, oh, it's not just him a speedster, it's him going to the extreme as a speedster. Anyway, so yes, enjoyed the hell out of it. I give it it's not a solid 10 out of 10. I didn't enjoy it so much, but I still enjoyed it a lot, that I give it an 8 out of 10. You know, that kind of thing is way better than the Superman movie from the 70s. Like, I mean, it's no brainer. But anyway, what's your thoughts about the Justice League Flash, the Flash Paradox? Do you ever saw it when it came out? Maybe you were one of those the first time. I just saw it. This was my first time seeing it. It was interesting. I do know a lot about the comic version, kind of thing. I have seen the comic book version. It was after the 52, kind of before that came this, or was it after? No, I think before. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. It's in the past. Anyway, hope you enjoyed my review about it, and hope to see you guys again. Every fucking time it's 20 minutes. I should really make it much shorter. texting. I mean, most people are like, yes, make it fucking shorter. Why are you keep on talking? Stop talking and end this video already. And I'm like, okay, fine, Jesus. Keep your pants on. It's hot in here. It's getting hot in here. I need to take off those clothes. I'm getting... It's mostly because I made it here a little bit harder. But either way, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye.
And then the days got worse and worse, and now you see I've gone completely out of my mind.